All right, so today we're diving into something I'm sure a lot of you are interested in.
Yeah.
Making money on TikTok.
Yeah. Turning that passion into profit.
Exactly. We've got some notes here
Mm-hmm.
on all sorts of ways to monetize.
Yeah. For everyone.
From just starting out to if you've already got a big following.
Exactly.
And some of these are surprisingly straightforward, like getting paid directly by TikTok.
Yeah.
While others are a little more out there, like cashing in on gifts from your fans.
Right.
So let's get into it.
Yeah. What's really cool about TikTok is it's not just for people with millions of followers.
Right.
You know, even smaller creators can start earning.
So it's not just a numbers game then.
No, it's about connecting with your audience.
Right. Finding your niche.
Exactly. And that's really important. I think before we even dive into like specific strategies, we got to think about your goals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Is this a side hustle? Are you trying to make this your main gig?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to shift your content to something that doesn't even feel like you anymore?
Yeah, exactly. If your content suddenly becomes a bunch of sponsored posts that don't really fit your brand, your audience is going to notice.
Right. They'll see right through it.
And that can really backfire.
Yeah.
Hurt your engagement in the long run.
So let's start with, I guess, what sounds like the most straightforward.
Sure.
The creator fund.
Yeah.
Getting paid directly based on how your videos perform almost sounds too good to be true.
Right.
Is there a catch?
Well, there are some things you need to know.
Okay.
First, you need at least 10,000 followers.
Okay.
And a certain number of views in recent weeks.
Okay.
And there also might be location restrictions depending on where you live. But even if you qualify, you know, the algorithm is a little bit of a mystery.
Okay, so it's not as simple as just views.
Right. It's not just about how many people watch your video.
So what goes into it then?
That is the question.
Right.
Views are a factor, obviously. But it also seems like the algorithm looks at watch time.
Okay.
Likes, shares, comments.
So it's really trying to gauge how engaging your content is.
Exactly. Is it keeping people on their screens?
So you could have a video go viral with tons of views, but if people are only watching for a few seconds, it might not pay as well as something with fewer views, but people actually watching the whole thing.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
That's why it's so important to make high-quality content that grabs people's attention.
Yeah, like right from the start.
From the beginning.
You got to get them hooked.
Creative hooks, storylines, good editing.
Like those first few seconds are crucial.
Yeah. And just as important as that is posting consistently.
Okay.
The algorithm likes creators who are posting regularly.
So you're showing that you're active, you're putting out fresh stuff for your followers?
Exactly.
So it's a balance then, right?
Yeah.
Quality content and consistent posting.
Yeah. A lot to think about.
But it can be a nice income stream.
Especially as a supplement while you're building your presence.
Right. Not going to replace your day job right away.
Probably not.
But every little bit helps.
Yeah, especially if you love creating anyway.
Now, for those looking to make maybe a little more brand deals and sponsorships.
Now we're talking.
This is where it gets interesting.
This is huge.
Because brands are all over TikTok.
Especially for reaching younger audiences.
Yeah, it just feels so much more natural than like traditional advertising.
And they're not just hitting you over the head with an ad.
Right. Yeah.
They're seeing the value of partnering with creators who can integrate products or services into their content.
So for someone out there looking to snag these brand deals, what's the secret? What are they looking for?
Well, one of the biggest things is having a niche.
Okay.
What makes you stand out? Are you the DIY queen?
Yeah, what's your thing?
The makeup guru, the king of comedy skits.
Yeah, find your lane.
Brands want people with a distinct voice and a loyal following in that specific area.
So don't try to be everything to everyone.
Right. Just focus on what you do best.
Oh.
Exactly. And again, just like with the Creator Fund, consistency is key.
Okay.
They're looking for creators who are actively posting high-quality content, engaging with their audience.
So they want to see that track record of success.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've caught the eye of a brand. They love your vibe.
Yeah.
They think you're a perfect fit. What are the partnership opportunities here?
Well, there are a few different options.
Okay.
And the best fit really depends on, you know, what you do in your style.
Okay.
The most common are sponsored posts.
Okay.
Where you explicitly feature a brand's product or service.
So something like, check out this awesome new phone case. Click the link in my bio to get 10% off.
Exactly. I've seen those.
Then there are product placements.
Okay.
A little more subtle.
Yep.
You might incorporate a product into your video's background.
Right. So if I'm doing a makeup tutorial,
Right.
I might be using a specific brand's eyeshadow palette
Yeah.
But it's not the main focus.
Right.
And of course, there are reviews.
Where you share your thoughts on a product or a service.
Exactly.
So it seems like knowing how to negotiate these deals is important.
Yeah.
How do you determine your worth?
Right.
Make sure you're getting a fair rate.
Yeah. You got to know your value.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to negotiate.
Right.
You're providing a service here.
Mm-hmm.
Do your research. Find out what other creators in your niche are charging.
Right.
Consider your engagement rates. And think about how much time and effort goes into making the content.
Yeah, like any business deal.
Exactly.
You got to know your worth and be confident.
And thankfully, there are resources to help you through this.
Okay.
TikTok's creator marketplace connects creators with brands, and there are all sorts of influencer marketing platforms.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So there's support out there for creators who are ready to take those brand partnerships to the next level.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's move on from those two big ones to something a little different, live gifting.
Now, this is where your community really comes into play. Live gifting is all about real-time interaction.
Right.
Building genuine connections with your audience during live streams.
Yeah, and fans can show their appreciation by sending you these virtual gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually turn those into cash.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But how do you encourage that generosity during your live sessions?
Well, it all comes down to how you engage with your audience.
Okay.
Think Q&A sessions where you're answering their questions, live reactions to trends or challenges, even just telling a good story.
So make it interactive. Give them a reason to stick around.
Exactly. Instead of just talking at your audience.
Right.
Have a conversation with them. Make them feel like they're part of something.
Yeah, and I feel like personality plays a big role here too.
Yeah.
Are people more likely to send gifts to creators they really connect with?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's about building authentic relationships.
So for someone looking to maximize those earnings through live gifting, any advice?
Yeah, well, again, consistency is key. Establish regular live stream schedules.
Okay, let people know when to tune in.
Exactly. And don't forget to promote it on your other socials and in your TikTok videos.
So more people know about it. Bigger live audience.
Yeah.
It sounds like having a plan is important.
Oh, for sure.
Don't just wing it.
No, think about what your audience might ask, what they'd enjoy, what you can give them.
Right.
Plan some interactive segments, have a loose structure, and be ready to adapt.
So a balance between structure and spontaneity.
Yeah.
You have a plan, but you're also open to what happens in the moment.
Exactly. And don't underestimate special events.
Okay.
Themed live streams, Q&As with guest creators.
Yeah, it's all about keeping things fresh.
Exactly.
So let's move on to another way to make money on TikTok. Affiliate marketing.
Okay.
The world of recommendations and commissions.
Yeah.
How does this work on TikTok?
So basically, you earn a commission by promoting other companies' products or services to your audience.
Okay.
You share a unique link, and when someone clicks that and buys something, you get a percentage of the sale.
So everybody wins.
Exactly.
The brand gets exposure and sales, you earn a commission, and your followers find stuff they might love.
Yeah.
There are a lot of affiliate programs out there.
Oh, tons.
Like Amazon Associates, Share a Sale.
Yeah, those are some big ones.
But you're not limited to just those.
No, you can reach out directly to brands that you love.
Oh, okay.
And see if they have a program.
Yeah, I can already see a potential pitfall here.
Okay.
It seems like staying authentic is super important.
Yeah. Don't push products you don't actually like just for the money.
Right. Your followers trust you.
Exactly. You got to keep that trust.
So if I'm recommending a new book, I should actually enjoy reading it.
Right. And you'd recommend it to a friend.
So how do you integrate these affiliate links without feeling too salesy?
Well, one way is to do product demonstrations or reviews.
Okay.
Show your followers how you use the product, highlight its features, share the pros and cons.
So it's more than just buy this thing.
Right. It's like you're giving them a glimpse into your life and what you actually use.
Yeah.
Tutorials can be great too.
Okay.
If you're teaching your followers how to do something, you can mention the products or tools you're using.
Right.
And include your affiliate links in the caption or your bio.
So it's about being transparent but not pushy.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of a good story.
Okay.
Weaving those affiliate links into a narrative.
Yeah.
It feels less like an ad and more like a genuine recommendation.
Like, for example, you could tell a story about how a particular product helped you solve a problem.
Exactly.
I like that.
And make sure you have a clear call to action.
Right.
Tell them what you want them to do.
Yeah.
Click the link in my bio to learn more.
Yeah.
Check out this awesome product.
Be direct.
Exactly.
And it sounds like tracking your links is important.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Most platforms give you analytics to track clicks, conversions, and earnings.
So use that data to refine your approach.
Exactly. See what's working, what's not.
It's a process.
It is just like any other part of content creation.
Okay, so now let's talk about a way to make money that can also strengthen your brand. Selling merchandise.
Right.
I love this one.
Yeah.
It's like turning your fans into customers.
Yeah, they can wear their support.
What are some of the key benefits of selling merch on TikTok?
Well, it's a great way to solidify that connection with your audience.
Okay.
It's a tangible way for them to show their support.
They're literally wearing your brand.
Yeah, walking billboards.
And of course, it can be lucrative.
Yes, it can.
What kind of merch are we talking?
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Clothing, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, mugs, phone cases, stickers, posters, you name it.
Just pick something that aligns with what you do.
Exactly, with your niche and your personality.
So if you're a fitness influencer,
right,
you might sell workout gear.
Makes sense.
And for those just starting out, you don't need a ton of money up front.
No, you don't.
You can use print-on-demand services.
Like Printful or Teespring.
So you don't have to worry about inventory and shipping.
Yeah, you just upload your designs, they handle the rest.
No boxes of unsold t-shirts in your basement.
Right.
So how do you actually market your merch to your TikTok audience?
We'll showcase it in your videos.
Okay.
Wear it yourself. Demonstrate how to use it, integrate it into your skits and challenges.
So it's not just about showing it off, it's about showing your personality.
Exactly.
And you can use TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Sell products directly through your profile.
Yeah, and add product links to your videos.
So people can just click and buy right away.
Super easy.
You could even do limited time drops.
Yeah, or offer exclusive discounts.
So it's not just about selling a product, it's about offering that deeper connection with your brand.
Exactly.
So we've covered a lot here.
We have.
Creator fund, brand deals, live gifting, affiliate marketing, selling merch.
Lots of ways to make money.
So many ways to monetize on TikTok.
You don't have to pick just one.
Right.
You can combine these strategies.
Diversify your income. Yeah.
So you're not relying on just one thing.
It's about finding what works for you, your brand, and your audience.
It's a journey.
It is.
Experimentation and discovery.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Wow.
It takes time, effort, and consistency.
And don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen overnight.
You got it.
It's like building any business.
Yeah.
Passion, dedication, and a willingness to adapt.
Now let's take a step back and look at all this.
Okay.
What are some things that stand out to you?
Honestly, the thing that keeps coming to mind is authenticity.
Yeah.
Whether it's brand deals, promoting products, or just creating content for the Creator Fund. Building those genuine connections with your audience and staying true to your brand.
It's so important.
That seems to be crucial.
In a world where there's just so much content, authenticity is your superpower.
Yeah, people can spot a fake from a mile away.
Exactly. They're drawn to people who are real.
So if you're thinking about making money on TikTok,
yeah,
ask yourself, does this feel right for me?
Yeah.
Does this align with my values and what my audience expects?
It's not just about avoiding things that feel wrong.
Right.
It's about finding things that feel right.
That feel like you.
What excites you? What do you know a lot about?
Let those things guide you.
Yeah.
So don't chase the trends. Chase your passions.
Yes.
If you're excited about it,
yes,
that'll show in your content.
Exactly. People can tell when you're faking it.
I bet that also makes creating the content more enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely.
Less like work and more like sharing something you love.
Hey, when you're having fun, your audience has fun.
Right. And that leads to more engagement.
More followers, more success.
It's not just about the money.
Right.
It's about finding how your passions fit in with your monetization strategy.
Exactly. And there's no one-size-fits-all approach.
Right. What works for one person might not work for another.
So you got to experiment.
Right.
Find the right mix for you.
Like putting together a puzzle.
I like that.
Sometimes you got to try different pieces until you find the right fit. Exactly. And just like with a puzzle, building a successful TikTok presence takes time.
Right.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's about staying committed to your vision and trusting the process.
Exactly.
Now let's get into something that might shift your perspective on all of this.
Okay.
So we talked about finding the right strategies, you know, the ones that fit your goals and what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, how can we look at these monetization techniques?
Okay.
Maybe in a new light.
Okay.
What if instead of thinking of them as separate things, we thought about combining them?
Oh, I like that.
To be even more successful.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
Right.
You know, we've been breaking down each strategy individually.
Right.
But the real magic happens when you start weaving them together.
So instead of putting all your eggs in one basket,
exactly,
you're diversifying and creating this like multifaceted approach.
Yeah. For example, you could use the money you make from the Creator Fund to invest in better equipment for your branded content.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
You're using one revenue stream to fuel another.
Exactly, and creating better content in the process.
Right, for your audience and the brands you're working with?
Exactly. Or think about using live streams.
Okay.
To not only connect with your audience, but also to promote your merch.
Yeah, you could offer special discounts to people who are watching live.
Right. Create that sense of urgency and reward your loyal fans.
It's like you're creating this ecosystem where everything works together.
Exactly.
Each part supports and strengthens the others.
And you can take it even further.
Okay.
Like incorporating affiliate links into your TikTok shop listings.
So someone's browsing my merch. They see a tool or gadget I recommend.
Right.
And they make another purchase.
Yeah, boom, more affiliate income.
That's awesome.
You're creating multiple touch points for monetization.
I like it.
Giving your audience all these different ways to support you.
And these are just a few examples.
Yeah.
The possibilities are kind of endless.
The key is to get creative.
Yeah.
Find what works best for you.
So thinking outside the box.
Exactly.
And seeing these strategies not as strict rules, but as like building blocks.
Yeah. You're an entrepreneur building your business.
I like that.
Using all the tools you have.
And this kind of goes back to something we touched on earlier, that whole algorithm thing.
It's a mystery.
Right? It can feel like this big, scary force controlling everything.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to think we have more power than we realize.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
We get so caught up in trying to crack the code.
Right. Figure out the algorithm.
Yeah, that we forget about the most important part.
Which is?
Connecting with people.
Right. It's easy to get lost in the numbers.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's about those human connections.
Exactly. They drive engagement. They build loyalty.
And that's what leads to success.
And you can't force those connections with an algorithm.
Right. It has to be genuine.
Yeah. You need to create content that truly resonates with your audience.
Content that speaks to them on a personal level.
So how do you do that?
Yeah. How do you tap into that human element?
It starts with being yourself.
Okay.
What are you passionate about? What stories do you want to tell?
What makes you unique?
Don't chase trends. Don't try to be someone you're not.
Be authentic.
Exactly. Embrace what makes you you.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to experiment.
Try new things, new formats, new approaches.
See what works for you.
And that experimentation is also self-discovery.
Right. You learn about yourself along the way.
Exactly what you're good at, your creative voice, what your audience loves.
So if something doesn't work, it's not a failure.
No, it's a lesson.
Right.
It helps you refine your approach.
And just like building anything worthwhile, creating a successful TikTok presence takes time and dedication.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
It's a business you're building.
You got to nurture it.
Yeah.
Stay true to your vision.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly.
But here's the exciting part. If you're willing to put in the work, the rewards can be incredible.
Yeah.
We've seen so many creators on TikTok build amazing businesses, connect with people all over the world.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
And make a real impact with their content.
It really is amazing how TikTok has given anyone with a phone and a story the chance to reach so many people.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible.
And as TikTok keeps evolving, there are only going to be more and more opportunities for creators to make money.
And build their careers.
So for someone just starting out on TikTok, what's the one piece of advice you'd give them?
Build genuine connections with your audience.
Okay.
Make content you're passionate about. Engage with your followers authentically.
Right.
Be patient.
The money will come.
If you're creating something valuable and building a community.
Awesome advice.
Yeah. Focus on the connection, the passion, the authenticity, and the rest will follow.
And don't forget to have fun.
Most importantly, have fun.
Yeah. If you're not enjoying it, it'll show.
Exactly. So find what you love, share it with the world, and explore different ways to make money doing it.
It's like finding that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Where your passions, creativity, and business skills all come together.
And when you find that the possibilities are limitless,
it's an exciting time to be a creator on TikTok.
It really is.
So keep creating, keep experimenting, and never stop exploring what this platform has to offer.
So we've talked about a lot of different strategies Authenticity.
The importance of connecting with your audience.
But before we wrap up,
yeah,
I want to leave you with something to think about.
Okay. We've talked about all these different strategies and even how to combine them.
Right.
But what if we take a step back?
Okay.
And instead of focusing on like the how of monetization, we think about the why.
Oh, I like that.
Why are you drawn to TikTok in the first place?
Yeah.
What makes you want to create and share your stuff?
What's your motivation?
Yeah, it's a good question to think about. For some people, it might be the joy of expressing themselves or connecting with others who get them.
Right.
For others, it might be building a platform to share their knowledge or their expertise.
Exactly.
And for a lot of people, it's probably a mix of all of that.
Yeah, finding that sweet spot where your passion and creativity and purpose all come together.
And when you find that, those monetization strategies we talked about, they become less about just making money.
Right.
And more about creating a way to keep doing what you love.
It becomes about building a business that supports your vision.
Right.
And lets you make a real impact.
So don't just build a TikTok account.
Yeah.
Build a legacy.
I love that.
Think about the long game.
Exactly.
What do you want to be known for?
Yeah. What kind of community do you want to build?
How do you want to use your content to make a difference?
Those are big questions.
They are.
But they're exciting questions.
Yeah.
And I think finding that purpose, that's what keeps you going when things get tough.
Right, when the algorithm's not on your side.
Yeah.
Or you start to doubt yourself.
It's that inner drive.
Yeah.
The passion that keeps you creating.
It's believing that what you're doing matters.
Exactly.
That you're adding something good to the world.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to dream big.
Right.
Find your passion.
Yeah.
Figure out your purpose. And let those things guide your content and how you make money from it.
TikTok's more than just a place for entertainment.
It's a tool.
It's a way to express yourself.
Yeah. Use it to share your voice.
To connect with people.
And to make your dreams a reality.
Use it wisely.
Authentically.
And to make a difference.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can use this platform to not only make money, but also to create something meaningful.
Something that matters.
Something that has a positive impact on the world.
And you never know. You might even inspire other people.
Yeah, to follow their own dreams.
That's what it's all about.
Sharing our stories.
Yeah, inspiring each other.
Making the world a more connected place through creativity.
Absolutely.
So keep creating.
Yeah, keep innovating, keep inspiring.
And keep diving deep.
That's it for this deep dive into TikTok monetization.
We hope you learned something new.
Yeah, and that you're feeling inspired.
To explore all the amazing possibilities out there.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.
And keep sharing your unique gifts with the world.